2014 is an exceptional year for Formula One. An absolute raft of regulation changes commanded us to make a very early start on this project. The F14T began life more than 2 years ago in order to give us sufficient time to do the ground-up redesign of every aspect of this car. Followers of the Scuderia will see some of the heritage of our earlier designs in the F14T. The pull rod, front and rear suspensions being the most obvious example. However, beyond these superficial similarities, there is very little to connect this car to any of its predecessors. Although the external changes to the appearance of the car are already substantial, they're small compared to the changes that are going on beneath the skin. Underneath the bodywork, the cooling system needed to be completely reinvented compared to the year before. It's much more complicated, and we had to make a very careful decision to make the right choice between engine power and downforce. This is a fundamental aspect of the regulations for 2014, and it's one of the areas where it's a big advantage to have the engine and the chassis side of the car all under one roof in the same company. Higher levels of torque, different RPM, 8 ratios compared with 7 of the previous year. All these required a completely new transmission for 2014. We've designed our transmission with the aim of delivering efficient power to the rear wheels, of delivering class-leading starts, and ensuring that we have high levels of reliability throughout the whole season. The complete brake system has been re-optimized for this year's rules. For the first time, we see the introduction of the brake-by-wire control system for the brakes, a system which allows the brake feeling and consistency and also the control of the brake balance to be maintained during the braking maneuver as the effect of the energy recovery system, the ERS, waxes and wanes during the braking. New rules for the chassis and nose give the car a very striking appearance with a much lower front than the year before. New rules to the rear wings forces us to abandon our entire family of rear wings from the previous year. A longer stroke DRS, a shallower profile to the rear wing section, and also pillar-mounted rear wings. At the front, only a small change visually, but a huge change aerodynamically. The wing is narrower by a few millimeters either side. It's only a small change, but it causes us to have to reinvent, almost from the beginning, our aerodynamic concept at the front end of the car. The F14T has been more than 2 years in the making. It's been an exceptional project in almost every way. Long, difficult, fascinating for an engineer to be part of, and all of us in Ferrari can't wait to see it out on the track, to see it in winter testing, and then to take it to the first race, and hopefully to see the red cars, the Ferraris, at the head of the grid.